Hello, church family. This is Brenda Patera, and I just wanted to say I'm praying for everyone, and through this quarantine time, everybody stay encouraged. God is still in control. Love y'all. Bye.
Hey, Bethlehem. It's the Landry family. We want to say we miss you, and we hope you're doing well. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, y'all.
All right, we're going to try this again. I'm sorry, we're having a little bit of problem this morning. We had everything worked out, all the bugs worked out, but apparently we didn't. And hopefully you have audio now, because seeing me is not nearly as great as hearing me, apparently. But I just want to welcome you here to be a part of our live stream. We're doing things a little bit different this morning. We're working on trying to do things live, and that way we can learn some things and have some equipment that helps us to do this down the road. To be a blessing to people. So thank you for joining us today. And as I've talked to people, I've realized that people tend to fall into two different categories. We have some people who they see this streaming church online as just an opportunity to have some routine in their life. And they get up early, they have their hair all done, and you know, they're wearing their nice clothes. They sit in front of on the couch watching TV and enjoy the service that way. And then there's the other extreme, where you woke up about 4 minutes ago, and you know your hair is still messed up, you're still in your pajamas, you're looking for coffee, and your eyes are barely open, and you're a part of the service today. So whatever category you fall into, thank you for taking time to be a part of our service. And even though we're not together, there's so many good things that are happening, that God is still working, and I'm glad to hear about those things. I've been encouraged to hear this week about how people have grown in their own personal walk with God during this time. I heard from several people this week who talked about last week, Easter Sunday, being a Sunday that they were more focused on Christ than perhaps they'd ever been. And I think that's just an example of God's mercy and God's goodness in the midst of these interesting circumstances. And you know something? Even though today we're meeting in our living rooms, we're not meeting in a building, we have to remember that the church has met in all kinds of different places. The church has met in catacombs before, in caves before. It's met in parks. I have a friend who is pastoring a church in Covington. They meet in a movie theater. And you could meet anywhere for a church. And today we're meeting in our living rooms. Thank you for being a part of this. And one of the interesting things that's happened over the past few weeks is several of you have reached out to me and just say, hey, I don't often attend your church, but we are tuning in and we are encouraged by it. And thank you so much for doing that. If you are new to our church, I'd like to point you to our website, bbcalbany.com, and we have a button just for you. You scroll down the website, you'll see a button that says new, ? Register here. And you click on that and it gives us a chance to get to know you a little bit better. And I'd encourage you to do that today. I've been so encouraged this week by the faithfulness of our church. Even though things are trying right now, but being faithful to give, and what a blessing that is. If you were on here earlier and at the end, you'll see slides that tell you about how you can give in different ways if you want to be a part of that. The best thing to do is to go to our website, and it breaks down all the ways you can give. You can give online, you can give by mailing in your gift. We have a drop box here at the church, in the office area, many ways to give. But thank you for being faithful to God and to the church during this time. And I am just so encouraged because I believe this. I believe that God is greater than the problems that we face. I believe that God's got some big things in store for Bethlehem Baptist Church. I want to let our youth know that on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock, we have a